HIV in rural Africa is the biggest health challenge on the planet. But here in Malawi, there's an organization that thinks drugs alone are not the answer. I'm Alvin Hall. 25 years on Wall Street have taught me a lot about business. But now I'm on a new journey around the world, meeting a new breed of entrepreneur, more interested in doing good than making money. Social entrepreneurs. And I want to help. An HIV clinic in remote, rural Malawi. This is one of the poorest countries in Africa. It also has one of the highest HIV infection rates in the world, 1 in 7 adults. This clinic is run by Partners in Health, an organization with a revolutionary way of treating HIV. They think the social problems are as important as the medical ones.
What's amazing is that they're collecting all of this information, and you look at this lady's socioeconomic status, education, none, number of rooms in the house, 1, flooring in the house, earth, her child is HIV positive, she's HIV positive, and they're both here as a part of the antiviral treatment program offered by Partners in Health. Clearly they are people in need like everyone else here is.
PIH was founded in Haiti. Its healthcare model has been tried and tested in some of the world's poorest countries.
In Haiti, usually after
Jonas Ricardon has come from his native Haiti to help launch their latest program.
What is the core mission of PIH?
The core mission is that provide preferential option for the poor in healthcare. Why the poor? Because the poor are the one usually marginalized. As Partners in Health, we provide the comprehensive, high-quality healthcare to those people. And we believe that providing a preferential option for the poor is the best way to go.
Part of a high-quality healthcare service is a well-equipped hospital. Nano Hospital is nearing completion. Keith Joseph has overseen construction from the beginning.
And so all of this was just trees?
It was just trees. There was a small ambulance bay which was just being used to store equipment. Mm-hmm. So we didn't realize that eventually they would give us more land behind.
Yes.
So we kept the hospital here. There was a whole discussion.
Partners in Health has been operating for over 20 years. They run health programs in 12 countries. Each year, they raise $65 million in donations, and they serve more than 2 million people. PIH's goal is to keep patients well so they don't have to go to hospital. They're committed to providing care out in the community.
Okay. How did you find this lady?
They seek out patients with the greatest needs, like Edna and her daughter. Both have been recently diagnosed with HIV. They're living in dire straits.
Hello.
She's been kicked out by her husband, so now they're both effectively homeless.
How old is she?
She was born in 1992.
1992?
Yeah.
1992?
Yes.
That means she's...
That means she's 17.
17 years old?
Yeah.
When did she get married?
I think I was 13 or 14.
What kind of person was her husband?
He was already grown up when I met him.
And was he abusive to her? If there were no Partners in Health, where would she be?
I think there would be trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe she should have already died.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. There's one, see? Right there. And where's the other one? Here's the other one. Ah, see? Thank you. Thank you.
Meeting Edna is really shocking for me. This is the first time I've come face to face with the reality of what it's like to be poor and HIV positive in Africa. Edna's about to start her antiretroviral treatment. But I can't help thinking she'll need far more than just drugs to put her life back together again. Partners in Health has already helped these women. They used to be sex workers and are all HIV positive, but now they're employed by PIH to teach safe sex to anyone and everyone in local bars. And how? But they have greater ambitions. They want to open a restaurant, and PIH will help. I find this a surprising proposition. But how will they cope?
They've chosen me as manager because I've worked in a restaurant before.
Who's going to do the cooking? Florence. Florence, you can't be everything, Florence. A restaurant succeeds when everybody has responsibility. So you may want to look at other groups and say, you three will be responsible for the cooking. You can taste the cooking to make sure it's good, but you don't do the cooking. Let me see some of the numbers. So this is the startup materials. And where is this money coming from? PIH. Oh, they're making a grant to you. That's very good. So they're helping you get on your feet and becoming sustainable by giving you the money. That's very good. That's very generous. I wish you a lot of luck. Good luck. Good luck to you. And when I come back in November or December, I want to taste your food. Okay?
It's an ambitious plan by PIH, funding HIV patients to start their own businesses. Outside their new restaurant, their excitement is obvious. This is what all business startups should be like. The essential ingredient is enthusiasm, and these lovely ladies have it in truckloads. For PIH, a steady job is key to good health, and so is a balanced diet. It's yet another of their ambitious goals. They're encouraging people to plant more varied and more nourishing crops, better food to improve people's health and well-being. They call it permaculture.
This is permaculture.
Okay.
Yeah.
And permaculture is really bringing back some of the plants that had sort of people had stopped using, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Jimmy, who runs the project for PIH, is keen to introduce me to the ladies who are working the land.
Hello.
Diana has big plans.
So what are you going to plant here?
I want to plant tomatoes and cabbage.
The staple food here is a maize flour called sema.
Ah, she's hungry.
It fills stomachs but has almost no nutritional value.
It's just like cornmeal. It's just like the cornmeal we use to fry fish, make cornbread in the South.
Little did I think when I came to Malawi to visit a health program that I would end up in a field planting tomatoes. It's all a part of this extraordinary enterprise. I'm starting to realize that PIH supplies much more than just medical care.
This has been the most amazing time I've ever spent with a social entrepreneur organization. And the breadth of programs that you offer, it's phenomenal. The specific recommendation that I have for you is related to those wonderful ladies I met who are formal commercial sex workers, who are starting a restaurant nearby. I think that is a remarkably good thing you all are doing. But in talking to the ladies, I realized their guidance in opening this restaurant wasn't quite as tight as it should be. They had never thought about such things as table turnover. I didn't get a sense that they really had a sense of the real tight cost of running a restaurant. So it's something I want you to focus on for one reason. I think that that could be an interesting model of success for business. And you could use that to become a playbook, a guide, if you will, for other such businesses that you've set up if it's hugely successful.